In the picturesque village of Ashwell, local archaeologist Sarah Talks has brought me to see some very ominous scratch marks scraped into the walls of St Mary's, the village church.
It's the tower where the graffiti
where
is
you've disfigured your church over the centuries. And this stone is ideal for this, because
It is. It's very soft, it's easy to inscribe, and people have discovered that for themselves all around the church.
All right, so you've got more modern...
We've got more modern graffiti, yes.
But Sarah hasn't brought me here to see idle church gossip. The graffiti she wants to show me is a permanent record of one of the most deadly tragedies ever to hit the country.
Primula pestis,
Yes.
a little bit more writing, and then the date. So that's recording the first time that the plague really affected this place, 1349.
The bubonic plague, or Black Death, swept through the country between 1348 and 1350, killing up to half the population. The first sign of infection was a high fever. Nausea, vomiting and diarrhea often followed. Infected lymph glands swelled up with blood into black lumps called buboes. Gangrene often set in, a slow and agonizing death. This was evil incarnate. It had to be the work of the devil.
It's saying that we are miserable dregs, are sort of cowering here in the church, taking shelter.
They might even been thinking, you know, none of us are going to survive. We're just going to record...
Absolutely.
The plague killed us.
Absolutely.
Or the plague came through here.
And they were right, because we don't have any written records on paper of that happening here.
Yeah.
But we have this. So they were right in that it has lasted all this time.
It's believed more than a third of the village was wiped out by the disease.
If so many people died, I expect there to be lots and lots of gravestones to record this.
Yes.
How many dead bodies would there be?
It would have been in the hundreds.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. It would have been in the hundreds.
But no gravestones mark this tragedy. The plague victims died in such overwhelming numbers, they had to be buried together in mass graves.
You needed to dispose of the dead bodies as quickly as possible.
And what evidence do you have that there are bodies under the ground here?
Well, throughout the graveyard, we do have bits of bone come up. These things come up in the tree roots.
The tree roots bring up bones.
Yes, they do. And we carefully collect them together. We keep them in a box, and then when somebody else is interred or there's something else, the vicar will very carefully put them back in.
Oh, so it's
to
like
do a little ceremony.
Yeah.